What's going on, guys? Vic VP here. On this one today, we're going to be checking out Eric's Big E Productions modified Guitar Hero controller. Works with emulation and Clone Hero. Let's check it out. Look at the LEDs on this. Sheesh! Let's rock. All right, guys, you know Joe, if you're not following me on all the socials, what are you waiting for? Be sure to follow me at Vic_VP. There's a convenient Linktree link down below. Go down there, click it. You'll see all the social media icons. You can click on each one. You're gonna see TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You should also like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this modded Guitar Hero controller from Big E Productions, my buddy Eric. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. It does light up. Now the timing on this is great because my last video, I was showing off that Guitar Hero Dance Dance Revolution, DJ Hero, Mega Touch Emulation, and Arcade external hard drive that went out to Principal C. I figured why not shoot this video for the next following week, so we're still in the Guitar Hero phase. Again, this right here is a modified Guitar Hero controller from Big E Productions, my buddy Eric. If you don't know Big E Productions, he is a friend of mine, but he also does custom metal work. Yes, he does my side rails and lockdown bar for my virtual pinball machines. Before that, or I discovered he could do that, we've been great friends. He is a follower. He's always seen my videos. And as you can see, followers then turn to friends as always. So again, big shout out to Big E Productions for sending me this guitar. He didn't really ask for a review. This, honestly, I've been slacking. I've had this in my possession for, I would say, a good, maybe like 6+ months. And like I said, I figured what better way to show this off than after that Guitar Hero drive went out. Now, if you are new here, you may recognize this cabinet. This is my dedicated shooter, Guitar Hero, Dance Dance Revolution, DJ Hero, and karaoke setup known as the House of Rock. This is a great setup. I love this. Again, this is a 55-inch by Vic design. The sound system on this is insane. I totally forgot the wattage, but we do have two monster speakers up top here. These are actually boat speakers. These are marine speakers. And then you also do have your big subwoofer at the bottom. The whole base of this cabinet is basically empty, along with the PC and the DDR pads. Bass on this rocks the house. So if you go back on my videos, you will see videos on the House of Rock. Again, my dedicated shooter, Guitar Hero, Dance Dance Revolution, DJ Hero, and karaoke. As you can see, it's customly made. I have my DJ Hero deck here. I have my light guns on the left and right, and I do have my guitars right there. Everything is here. Dance Dance Revolution dance pads are in the cabinet. Those, like I mentioned in the hard drive video, those are like the Amazon $50 foldable ones. I'll be honest, ever since I built this cabinet, I probably played with them twice. So unless you are a hardcore Dance Dance Revolution fan, you probably want to get better dance pads like those real metal ones that they sell. Now I have the lights off because I want to show off right now the LEDs that are going on here. This is actually a Wii Guitar Hero controller. I could tell that because in the rear, the compartment is removable, and it looks like Eric put a very nice, convenient LED strip here. It's basically set to like a slow fade. This doesn't interact at all, but he did do some 3D printing. This right here has like a very nice cover to it. I'll probably shoot some B-roll. You can see it's kind of like a white crosshatch texture. Very nice, feels great on the fingers, and honestly, it's very sturdy. As far as the frets here, you could actually see that, yes, they do light up. So it's green, it's red, yellow, blue, and orange. So that is pretty cool to see. For example, like it's like the light is shining to the next one, so that's not actually lit. It's just kind of like a light shine. But again, 3D printed frets here in white, so it looks cool. I wanted to, turn off the lights so you could see the actual LEDs. I'll turn the lights on and I'll give you a close-up of the frets. Now I got my lights on, but honestly you can still see the LEDs, obviously. It's just kind of the cameras. I wanted to make sure this kind of looks only white here, but it's an RGB slow fade going on here. Again, very solid stuff. He sent it to me like this. It is fully assembled. The neck, honestly, you can't take off. It does like separate a little bit, but I haven't really tried to fully take it off. Keep in mind, there's definitely LED wires going on here and switches here. So he did send it to me just like this. Very compact and convenient. Now, I do have my notes here. The main thing is that on the inside of this, he's actually running a Raspberry Pi Pico. It's a microcontroller. As far as a couple of the switches, he actually switched these to mechanical switches for the frets and the strum. I'll be honest, it does feel way different than my stock kind of Wii controllers that I have here. So pretty cool stuff. Again, very custom. And again, you do have your custom 3D printed fret buttons. And again, the little cover plate here. Now, the one last thing to mention about the controller, if I tilt this controller, there's actually what sounds like a little tiny ball moving left and right. That is actually on purpose. This controller could recognize tilt. Now, he did let me know that tilt is working / fully works on Clone Hero. I did something on Wii where basically for star power, Wii is set to like the minus button, but I basically kind of set the tilt to the minus button. It's kind of sensitive as far as Wii emulation, but as far as Clone Hero, it works flawlessly. Now, when I plug this controller in, it's recognized as an X input device. So it's like A, B, Y, X and such. It also recognizes like the whammy bar as like an axis, almost like a thumbstick and all that. Again, all in all, totally awesome. Again, you got your analog stick. Everything works. It's awesome. Now you might be saying, hey Vic, why isn't anything working? I have to press start. So with that, I could press the green and I could go into quick play and I could pick my song. So now my controller is active. Let's do some gameplay. Why not? Now, if you don't know what Clone Hero is, it's basically kind of a community-based setup. It is a PC game, but people basically upload current songs on the radio now and add / create Guitar Hero style gameplay out of it. It's pretty cool. Before Clone Hero, there was a thing called Frets on Fire. That shows you how old school emulation I am. I have all my Frets on Fire files on this, plus a couple of the current gen songs out now. I have over 2,500 songs. So you can see there's like the Beatles, Linkin Park, there's many bands and songs that you would never really find on Guitar Hero. It's on Clone Hero, so it's pretty cool. I'll do crawling. I always have this set to easy. You can even pick your instrument and all that. We'll do some gameplay. I'm gonna most likely cut some of the song. You know, you're gonna hear it go in and out, so it is what it is. At least you kind of see how gameplay goes. So it's pretty cool, as you can see, again, a song like this, Linkin Park, it's got like even the words on top, so you can do like karaoke style, you can put microphones to it. Again, people have like, there's like videos in the background that you can add to it. I don't really deal with that, but all in all, solid stuff. Again, this controller right here, this X input, as far as like delays and all that, there's really non-existent, but also with my RAFnet setup, I never experienced delays either way. So it's just awesome to see that you could add stuff that such as the RAFnet could not do. But all in all, it's a beautiful setup. Again, I'm right now playing on easy. I could pick a different song and let's see like what expert looks like. I'll continue the Linkin Park trend. We'll do this song Lost. This is a new song. Not really totally new, but it's fairly new. Now with this though, there's only expert. So yes, watch me as I just do awful right now. Oh yeah, great. And you can see the whammy bar. I almost had it. Oh, oh it's awful. It's awful, but yes, as you can see, some gameplay on Clone Hero. Now, Eric did tell me, like, this controller is really specifically made for Clone Hero, but because it's X input, you could really put it to anything. So it does also work with the Dolphin emulation if you want to do Guitar Hero on Wii, or if you want to do Guitar Hero on PlayStation, it does work. Let's now head on over to some Guitar Hero gameplay. All right, so I'm gonna load up some Guitar Hero smash hits. I'm running this on Dolphin. Also keep in mind, because some people ask me, the PC on this is kind of dated. It's actually a Dell Optiplex running a 1050 Ti. Main thing though on this, I do have an SSD with all the files on it. So if you see my video talking about like the external versus this, again, it's not a great PC, but you're gonna see some gameplay. It does rock out and it does really good. Again, all light gun games like Techno Parrot and such, it does run on this, and I am in 4K, so keep that in mind. So again, the controller is recognized as an Xbox controller, so you can go into Dolphin, set up your controls, go to guitar, go to the guitar tab on the extension, and then you just set up your green, the yellow, the plus and the minus, the strum up and down. It's all basic stuff. And it's basically when you click like the green, the first button, it's recognized as A, like an Xbox controller, A. The red button is recognized B on an Xbox controller. So we could do career, whatever. It's funny, the careers on these are always the same. We could do single, guitar, and I'm gonna stick with easy on this. I'll bow the volume. I think the first song is I Love Rock and Roll. I just posted that on like Instagram, so you can at least see that. So it's kind of cool. I will try to like not look at the screen and kind of base it on the audio, and let's just see how that plays out. But again, as far as the controller, it is awesome. A lot of people like the LEDs, and especially when you like press the button and like the LEDs go like on with it. Again, that's just like physical touch. That's not like coded into the gameplay. It's not like MAME hooker. It's just when you push the button, it lights up with it. Again, little details. Here we go. I'm gonna try to do the star power. It's not gonna be that great because it's not really meant for it, but again, keep in mind, i5. I think I'm running 8 gigs of RAM on this with a 1050 Ti. There you go, you got the whammy bar. Now again, on this game, the minus sign activates star power, which if I yank the actual controller, it should do it. Obviously, me trying to look cool and multitask, I missed a couple of buttons, but it's all right. It's like I want to look away. I'll probably do better on when the chorus happens. I do love the feeling of the strum and the actual keys. So let me see if I activate maybe. There it is. It activated star power on that. So as you can see, you kind of give it like a good yank, and it does work. Not bad, right? There you go. I don't want to show off, but as you can see, awesome stuff. Again, as far as now running a Raspberry Pico, as far as like latency, delay, am I seeing that at all? Definitely not. But then again, I've never experienced any issue with delays and stuff, even with the RAFnet setup. So all in all, amazing stuff from Eric over at Big E Productions. Now I use these guitars on my cabinet. Again, this is an original Wii Guitar Hero controller. It does still have the pigtail. That's what I was talking about with the RAFnet. A RAFnet USB cable connects to an original Wii adapter port thing and then sends it to USB. Just real quick, keep in mind again, Big E Productions changes out the actual switches on this. So I do have my second mic. I'm gonna put it right here. You can at least hear the difference between the strums. So a little ASMR. And yes, it does sound way different. As far as like the switches, yeah, some ASMR. I'm not an ASMR channel. Now, one big thing to keep in mind about this guitar specifically, again, running a Raspberry Pico board in it, it does have a USB coming directly out of the guitar. It does come with quite a few feet. I would probably say there's a good 6 feet worth of cable, if not maybe 7. Just gotta keep in mind though, like I mentioned in my other videos, where sometimes I have people that are rocking out and they start to kind of, after a song, they forget they're connected and they walk away. You definitely wanna make sure that your USB port is kind of exposed. This is probably the one plus side to a Raffnet. Like I mentioned, the Raffnet, because using a actual Wii guitar with its original kind of connection here, it could just kind of break away if you walk away. With this though, you gotta be careful. You don't wanna just walk away from it. This really, a guitar like this is gonna be for somebody that is really into Clone Hero or Guitar Hero, not really for like your cousin to come and try out and play. So yeah, this is kind of like for the pros. Well guys, there you have it. If you're looking for a modified / customized Guitar Hero or Clone Hero controller, be sure to hit up my buddy Eric over at Big E Productions. I'll put his contact info in the description down below. Usually you could get him by email or you could check him out on Instagram. Again, let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think about this rockin' beautiful guitar from Eric over at Big E Productions. Sheesh, I'm loading something.